274.
Wow, 274.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, everyone.
We're breaking down the Juan Soto signing for the New York Mets. Chet, what do you think?
That's right.
Should have paid him more. I think you got him for a bargain.
Yeah.
They fleeced him.
Chet's such a crypto guy. It's crazy. $765 million. It's such a crazy thing to be like, you're gonna make almost $1 billion and you have to live and work here until 2040. Okay.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, like you go to New York and it's all those damn fucking taxes. So that 765 million is probably like 400 million, and then you account for living in New York City.
Same reason I don't win the lotto.
Excuse me. Let me find a 1-bedroom, 1-bath in New York City. That'll be $1 million a month. No thanks.
Let me get a
check, please.
Yeah, check, please.
Yeah.
Can I pay $8,000 a month to live in a Murphy bed, and for breakfast I'll have one bullet served by Mario's brother? Thank you.
The only place I can get food is at the Akiway Bodega. Anytime I want to eat something, I have to, like, anything you buy at that store, you have to have him make it on the grill. So, like, if you want to just get, like, a package of, like,
a protein
like
shake?
a can of SpaghettiOs, or a protein shake or something, yeah, you can't just get it. You have to give it to him and have him do it on the grill.
Yeah, giving him, like, a Fairlife milk container. He just, like, throws it on the grill.
Grilled milk. Homemade grilled cheese.
Grilled
I figured
milk.
out how to make homemade grilled cheese. You heat up the milk until it's hard.
I figured out how to make a healthy grilled cheese.
I figured out how to make homemade gravy.
You guys want to tell me what? Go ahead and tell me the area code for today, where it's from. 274. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you.
Hold on. I'm gonna call someone in that area code. I'm gonna type in a random number in that area code and hope they pick up. And then
it is.
I'm gonna ask where they live.
We all know where.
And that is
area code Northeast Wisconsin.
That's right. Wow,
just
Tom.
gotta jog my memory here.
Good memory, Tom. It is Northeast Wisconsin.
Thank you.
My favorite city, I had to pick. Well, they have the L Sheboygan there, and I call it that because Michigan has the Sheboygan spelled with a C. They have the S. Ours is better.
That's pretty L.
Yeah, but they do have Fond du Lac, home of
fondue.
Home of the great thug Colin Kaepernick.
Oh really?
Right.
Yep.
Ooh.
Take a knee, everybody, if you're listening to this.
No, stand up. Fucking stand. Don't you take a knee anymore.
Yeah, get up, stand up. I'm not sure what black guys are telling me to do. Some black guys are telling me get up, stand up. Other guys are telling me to take a knee.
I do the skin tone one man kneeling emoji in the meth streams chat. The anthem for sporting events, and everyone tells me to kill myself. Stop kneeling. That's my sub badges on Twitter. You start off as a white guy, and you get darker and darker, and then if you hit 18 months, it turns into a foot. You start off as yellow, then you become a white guy, and then you get darker and darker.
I wish when I cast like the meth streams, like streams to my TV, that it would include the chat right along the side. I really need to see what all those guys are saying all the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think add into the discourse of the game.
Yeah, you should.
Joe Rogan keeps dying.
Make sure you pump it to the browser, not in full screen. Pump it from your browser.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, meth.
So I can see all the cool chats.
Meth streams
everyone's
is
just
fucking
spamming the
terrible.
N-word.
But
it's
also,
evil.
it's shown me how amazing ASCII art has gotten. You can't mistake any of those guys they post pictures of. It's crazy.
See, I call it acai art.
Oh, acai.
I guess I'm just.
That's the real pronunciation.
ASCII
Sorry, I
berries.
was saying it the white boy way. I was saying it the gringo way.
Yeah, it's a Japanese word.
Yep. Thanks for asking me about it.
Yeah, it's crazy. They used the keyboard to make a picture of a penis.
I wish penises
It's
were
crazy.
all that.
It's like the calculator, but in 3 dimensions.
I wish a penis was all they were sending on that one. My God.
It would actually be.
What could be worse than a penis?
You don't even know, dude.
A child's penis?
Wow.
There's basically
I
like.
mean, you shouldn't make that.
I don't even want to
wrong.
say. They are.
No, they're all cool. They're all chill guys. They're certainly not just all racists who are sitting at the computer all day, not even watching a football game, just spamming slurs over and over again.
I don't know. A lot of artists have really crazy political views. Like Salvador Dali, he was a fascist, but that doesn't take away from his art. And the same is true for ASCII art.
Chances are those types of sites, like the streaming sites, like Crack Stream, meth streams just Crack Streams, but Crack Streams got taken down.
Yeah.
And they moved. those are probably
I like the
honeypots for the
theme.
feds to find people stealing those games. But it's like, do you really want to meet these people? Look at that chat. I think it's thank you, meth streams, for keeping those guys there. They're not out at the bar. They're not out around people. Like,
And aren't the chats on those, like, aren't they for? There's one chat for all of the broadcasts too. Is that the
it's
same
usually
thing on crack streams?
by like sport.
Okay, yeah, because
So if you're watching college football, it'd be for like 11 games at once. So yeah,
'cause,
complete
like,
hell.
It'd just be like you're watching a commercial from like South Dakota, and then the chat is just going insane or saying somebody should
Yeah,
retire.
because it used to be mixed.
It's
It
really
used to be
funny.
mixed by sport, but then there'd be some guy being like, "Are you serious? That was a ball? How do you call that a ball?" There's all these guys watching ball being like, "Will you fucking kill yourself, baseball watcher?"
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear from you right now.
Having them all in one place, that's pretty funny.
It is funny to me to be like, you're watching that game and you're like, I gotta fucking tell somebody my thoughts. I gotta say something.
Yeah.
Somebody's gotta read what I'm thinking about this game. I'm so insightful.
Those guys are all banned from any Twitter. Like,
Yeah, of course.
so you can't post anywhere. They gotta
Yeah.
be in that chat.
Yeah, their whole feed was just telling athletes to kill themselves. Fucking kill yourself.
You ruined my parlay. My favorite is the
Actually,
UFC
yes.
ones where inevitably during the main event or co-main event, the stream goes down and everyone in the chat freaks the fuck out.
Mhm.
They're like,
Oh,
League
yeah.
3
We gotta
works.
kill
No, it
this
fucking
owner."
doesn't.
Screaming at each other,
Bro,
just
you're-
immediately turning on each other.
You were watching an illegal stream. You have no place to complain about anything,
I know.
here, brothers.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, maybe you should pay for it. Or go to a bar.
yeah, you can't
I'm
complain
not
about something you
allowed
don't
at the
pay
bar
for.
anymore.
Do you guys ever like feel like when you're watching like a sports stream and then a local commercial comes on, you're like, ha, I found out where this guy's trying to hide. He can't get past me. This guy who's illegally streaming this game somewhere in Tampa Bay, Florida. He can't get him past me.
I just opened, there's not much on right now, so I just went to the random college basketball game that started at 6:30 and went to the chat. This is the screenshot of all I saw, and then I closed out. Like, that is 1 second of that chat. Like,
Oh my god. Wow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
this is
Ooh,
crazy.
you know, That's exactly what all that chat is. It's just
And
Sex with Men
that's
69.
a slow version of it. It's all
Mhm,
hard
yeah.
R.
I count 1, 2, 4 hard R's out of.
Yeah.
So it's like 35% or so of the messages. And there is ASCII art of included with the N word.
Yeah.
Of an alligator eating a guy.
Bro, before I even opened it, I was talking about this earlier. Like, these are all the same losers.
God.
It's pretty good art, though. I like how the alligator's drawn. I just wish that guy would put his artistic talents to something more productive.
It's something where, like, I don't even want to, like, I'm glad there's no way to report this and get these guys banned. They're here. You can just hit that
Yeah.
X and close that out and leave those guys there. It's like looking into.
Yeah, it's like getting someone banned from prison. Like, no, then they're going to be out
No.
here.
It's like opening a one of those plastic garbage cans with the flopping lids. When it has like a little bit of water at the bottom, there's a bunch of flies inside, and you open it and they all fly out.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep that lid
I
shut.
love that.
They gotta keep it shut. Keep the flies and the smell in there. They're doing work.
Yeah, they like it.
There should be a
eating
website. There should be
poop
like a
in there, let 'em.
gambling website that they get like funneled to, where it's all just like pretend money and like they win like 50% of the time. It's all just rigged.
That's
Yeah.
like 30% of the crypto casinos where they're like, "Oh, you can't withdraw.
Yeah.
Thank you for your money, though."
Yeah. Yeah, like, because most of those people are just going to reinvest that money. They're just going to keep going. Like, people who have a gambling addiction, they're not just going to cash out.
You're right in saying reinvest. It is an investment to start gambling.
That's right. Yeah.
It's the smartest thing you can do.
You win $500, you put it all back in, because you
Yeah.
could win 1,000.
Because you got a fucking sure thing. Just like that guy bet $3 million on the Eagles-Panthers game. And the Panthers probably should have won. Some guy in fucking
man.
Kentucky bet it was like 3.5 million and his payout was 400,000.
Good God.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was dying at that though, because imagine if he fucking lost.
I know,
Putting
man.
3.5 because
wanted-
it's such a sure thing. Like, okay, yeah, my bad. He's right. He's $400,000 richer today. He has $3.5 million plus 400,000.
all he had to do was
My
just like
bad.
think about killing himself the entire game because it was so close.
Oh, I would have loved it so much. I've never cheered for
I
another
know.
team so much.
Xavier dropped the ball at the end.
And I'm sorry,
I've seen
Bills
a ton of-
fans. like it should have never been that close. So ultimately, it's your fault. But Bills lost to the refs last night. It was crazy.
No, the refs are the best team in the league.
There was the most blatant false start I've ever seen in this entire season, probably at the most key part of the game. And the refs were like Stevie Wonder, faking being blind.
The refs are at the Super Bowl every single year. You ever notice that?
That's true.
Most teams aren't at the Super Bowl.
That's true.
Really, no other team is at the Super Bowl every single year.
Did you guys hear Tom Brady's doing the Super Bowl his first year?
He's done a
Oh,
bunch of
man.
them before.
That's true.
Ooh, that's
Is he
true.
an-
7 times. in
He's
fact.
being an announcer.
Nine
Yeah.
times actually, because he's lost 2.
His first couple games
No, 10
announcing
times.
was
'cause
really
he's lost
hard,
3.
but I think he's gotten better. He obviously is getting tons of training, and he's gotten better. He's a yapper though, but it's kind of cool. Like even if you hate Brady, even if you hate his commentating, you can't deny that it's cool to have somebody that's like one of the greats of all time put insight into plays.
No, is the greatest of all
It's
time
just-
for sure.
You,
That, like
you
he's
hear
just sitting
really
there
smart
talking.
shit about stuff you haven't heard before. It's actually nice.
Yeah.
It's better than fucking Tony Romo being up there being like, God, if I was down there right
Wrong.
now, these
Wrong.
reps.
Wrong.
No, I love
Romo
Tony Romo. He used to
just
go. I wish he could do
half a
more
bottle
games.
in.
I love
I
him
wish
too.
Tony
But
Romo did
by the
every
fourth
game.
quarter, when Tony's just like emotional and he's forgetting to even do color commentary because he's
Mhm.
already too far on one. He's already too far on one team's side, and he'll be like, "What?"
Mm,
to like a call.
yeah.
He just becomes a fan by fourth quarter.
What I want,
Mhm.
my dream scenario is like during like a European week where they have the Europe game at like 9, and Tony Romo calls that one. Then he calls the 1 o'clock. Then he calls the 4:30.
They fly
Then he
him.
calls the Sunday night. He just calls 4 straight games, and he's just like, "Well, I gotta drink to stay up."
That'd be so funny if he
I got.
he did a really early game there that would come on like 6 a.m. here, and then they flew him to Florida for like a 1 p.m. game.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh my
It's like
god!"
the Live Aid thing where Phil Collins, he did a show in the UK and then a show in the US. Like he performed at both of them just to like waste jet fuel.
Ray Ferraro, who's
Whoa.
like probably the best color commentator in the NHL, he called the first game of the NHL season. He called a game, I believe, in Seattle at like 1 in the afternoon. But then he flew to Salt Lake City to call the first ever Utah Hockey Club game at like 7 p.m.
okay.
after the game finished. And he had to
That's
take like
cool.
a private jet to it so he could get there on time.
Oh,
And they had a backup color
Nice.
commentator just in case he couldn't make it. And he did. And so they just had like an extra person on the call for the game.
They should just pick someone out of the crowd. It should be like a lottery.
So you can have a guy on the,
They-
the
they should-
TV just yelling "shoot" the entire game.
Because if
That's
they had
his
to like,
analysis.
if they had to
Yeah.
fly that guy to the game, obviously he doesn't care that much. Because he would have already been there if he cared that much about the game. So
Yeah.
if someone's already there, like they had tickets months in advance, I think they have like a more authentic perspective on what's going on.
That's what Aaron. That's what Tony Romo becomes for football. The guy just yelling "shoot."
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Oh man,
He's a goat.
friggin' awesome.
I mean, I think they should make every color commentator drink, no matter
Yeah.
if you had a problem or
Yeah.
not.
That'd be
I
such
agree.
I
a,
don't care.
that's a very
Like,
good point. That should
You're
be
not
a
allowed to drink
requirement.
during the week if you have a problem, but like you have to do it. You get paid so much
Mhm.
money, you're fine.
There should be a color commentator who's really horny, who just talks about wanting to fuck the players, but only for men. Like they wouldn't do that for it would be really creepy
'Cause
if
they
you did
do
that
it.
for the WNBA, but like if there was a guy who was just like, "Man, I want LeBron to sit on my face so bad."
Mm-hmm.
Like it just like a really horny, nasty gay guy,
Mhm,
and they have to be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, you shut up."
mhm.
You shut
hey,
up.
man.
It's like,
Call
man, I would
game,
love
dude.
to have all those guys around me. I imagine the hoop is my tight asshole.
Bro,
And I'm just
the,
ripping it to shreds. Show you stop.
there's too many geriatric football guys. You can't put gay guys on the morning shows yet. Like Terry Bradshaw, would be like, who's this homo? Like he would. We're watching so many guys rot on TV. It's so sad.
Oh, dude, it's crazy.
I know, like they wouldn't have it any other way. Like Lee Corso, I know they don't want to. Like his family's probably like, "Come on, man." And he's like, "No, I gotta go."
Mhm.
Yeah, they
The
don't
guy
want
that
to
puts
deal
on
with him.
the
They want him to die at work. That's the deal with those guys because they don't want him to die in the house because they might stink it up.
It's like when they pulled out like Dick Van Dyke for New Year's every year. and
Pulled
he was
out
just
Dick?
like
Or no,
a
that was,
skeleton.
well, I'm awake and I'm hard.
Or not Dick Van Dyke.
Dick
he's
Clark.
still alive.
The
Dick
other Dick,
Clark.
the other Dick. Yeah, Dick
The
Van
other
Dyke
Dick.
is somehow still alive.
Yeah.
He needs to change his name.
Yeah. Well, he's gonna
But
die
when
now.
with,
We
like,
talked
Dick
about
Clark.
him.
I know. I had Dick Van Dyke on my mind because of this stupid show.
He's been on my death list for like 20 years.
I had him on my
Mhm.
mind because of his naughty name getting me hard.
Yeah,
well, that's
the
true.
Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah.
Nick at Night. That's what I thought Nick at Night was. It was porno. Because I saw the Dick Van Dyke
Damn.
Show and it was on late at
Porno
night.
on
So
at
like
9 p.m.
yeah, 9
Very
p.m.
confusing title.
I always thought it was such a shame that like Nick at Night was not the same as like Skinamax.
Yeah.
They should have had some hardcore.
I thought it was gonna
or
be like
softcore
SpongeBob
even.
fucking Squidward or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it when I was 10. I was like, damn, like I don't want to see.
Damn.
I don't want to see I Love Lucy.
I know I can't nut yet, but
Where's
damn,
Squidward?
I really want to see that.
When Nick at Night had like older, like newer shows instead of the old ones,
Mm-hmm.
that was nice. When it was like Fresh Prince, the cartoon
Yeah.
stopped, but then you're like, oh no, I can still watch this, even though I'm a kid. I like
Mhm.
this show. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but
Will
I like
Smith
it.
is cartoon-esque.
But if it was like a random episode on a random season of Happy Days, I'm all right, bedtime.
Yeah, some shit like
Yeah.
that.
Fuck that shit.
That always pissed me off, like staying up late and just because you just can. And it's like the summer, winter break, and like you're just like, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna I don't feel like playing video games. I wonder what's on TV. You like go to Nick at Night, and it's just some shitty old '70s sitcom. You're like, well, if they're playing it, it has to be good. And then you watch it, and you're like, this sucks ass. Why do I want to?
Not even a cartoon.
I'm wasting my goddamn time.
I remember as a kid when we had like snow days and shit, I'd be like, all right, time to sit
Yeah.
in front of the
Oh,
TV.
yeah.
And then it was like Nick Jr. was still on. And I'm like,
Oh,
fuck, I'm not
no.
a baby.
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I'll go watch Price is Right or something.
Like as far as TV, I mean, once it changed once the internet came out because there's always something to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
But before
Yeah.
the internet, you were like, no wonder I go to school, or at least I'm gone every day. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even as a homeschooler, like you just do other shit because you're like TV sucks during the day,
Yeah.
or you become the kid where you're like, I've already
Mhm.
seen this episode of The People's Court. I'm going outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was such a luxury because you had school. You never got to watch TV at like 11.
Since I was always home, I got to that was my problem. Being a homeschooler was like,
Yeah.
oh, I've already seen this.
This bullshit.
Yep.
I loved watching Jenny Jones on those days.
Jenny Jones.
Oh
wow.
yeah, because
wow.
it was always like I was bullied in high school, and now I'm like hot with big fake
Mhm.
tits, and they bring out
Oh,
like the guys
yeah,
that bullied
true.
them.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
You fucking dumbass. You missed. I was
They're like
I'm
the
gonna-
horny wolf with
I'm
the
gonna be
tongue
They come
nice
out
out
and they're like,
Uh-huh.
whoa, and then they say, no, they're fake, and they're like, oh, well, I guess I was right. I was right.
Me and my older brother. There's so many times my mom would come out at like 8:30 a.m. or whatever, and my brother and I are both sitting there in our underwear eating cereal, watching Maury. It was like our routine before anything
So
else.
cool.
Yep.
Jerry Springer was another show that I thought that like I in my like 11-year-old 12-year-old brain I thought that they like censored it live so that there was always a chance that they like rip someone's shirt and you'd be like you might be able to see a boob.
Yeah.
This is just
But
shitty.
then it happened with the Super Bowl.
Oh, true.
So in my head I was
Yeah.
like damn,
Well, barely.
okay.
It was
Shit,
covered up,
maybe
sort
I
of.
was right.
I was so happy
saw
that I
it.
was watching like when it happened at the Super Bowl because everyone freaked out in the room and I definitely saw it. But there's so many people that were like, "I missed it! I missed it!" Dude. It was like, so it was back when like you couldn't see something right away, going to Twitter or something.
Mhm.
Really
Yeah,
good,
you had to go on E-Bomb's World.
bro. That search
2
must
days later.
that search must have been insane though. Like on whatever was the biggest search
Yeah.
engine at the time.
Mhm.
It must
What
have
just
been,
happened on the Super Bowl
Ask
2004?
Jeeves.
Yahoo was on fire.
What is everyone yelling about? 2004 Super Bowl.
It is funny to think like because now you could just like pop onto your phone and like look down and no one really knows what you're searching for even though they can
Damn,
like
was that
imagine
really
it, but you like
04?
so somebody's like
think so.
uncle running
Almost
over
21 years
yeah it was
ago.
like 04 yeah someone's uncle just running over the computer trying to like search like boom Super Bowl boom
How to rewind live TV
That's it.
broadcast 2004.
Super Bowl boob.
How to see a single boob.
find boob on TV.
Taking a picture of it and then like doing like cutting it in half and then doing a horizontal flip. I figured out how to make two of them. Her face is just all fucked up. She has four
All right,
eyes.
now I can do it. Now I can jack
My uncle
off.
figured out a trick with MS Paint. He took a picture of the TV at an angle.
A guy doing that with Leela from Futurama, so she has two eyes, but then she has three tits. He's like, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, even better.
Great show.
I mirrored her, much better." Oh man, that's such like a Ben Hughes thing. Can someone draw me Leela with two eyes and three
Well,
tits?
He wouldn't be. No, he wouldn't work. No sexy.
Can someone draw me Futurama, but they're back in the current day and it's normal and they're yellow? Can someone draw yellow Futurama?
Bro, I was fucking dying. Speaking of Ben Hughes, all last week, he was fucking using his massive Twitter following to brigade some fan vote for the most popular female Simpsons character. So the winning 2 characters was Ruth Powers and her sister.
Oh,
He loves Ruth Powers.
They won
Ruth
by
Powers
like thousands of votes.
Was she like the cool divorced woman that Marge?
Yeah, that hung out with Marge a couple times.
Yeah.
And she hasn't spoken in like 20 years, but you'll see her in the background of scenes.
He definitely has it in his mind that she's perfect for me. She's single.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, she's
I
with
love
Eeyore.
her. Well, he's Eeyore.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Why is Eeyore so sad
Yeah.
then?
he is.
Eeyore
well,
represents him,
Yeah.
but also Eeyore's a pimp in his world, Ben world.
Yeah, that's a persona. Off camera, Eeyore's actually really like extroverted, and he's a happy-go-lucky guy.
I'm still dying at when somebody responded to him when he posted his Simplified picture and someone said, "Ew, too sexy," and he goes, "No," and they go, "Too sexy for me," and he just puts the fucking colon parentheses sad face.
He's so cool.
Beautiful mind on that guy.
He's awesome. We love him.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot
Yeah,
of
I think it
artists
was
too
all
that
3 of
actually
them.
like. He has artists that have closed commissions and like they never do anything for anybody that will draw him. That's his Simpsons no sexy. Simpsons
Ninja.
ladies blue ninja no sexy for me.
I just wish someone would talk about the male Simpsons characters.
Yep.
Well, who cares about?
We're kind of
those?
forgetting
It's not
about them,
as
like
important.
Homer and Bart,
Bart.
Mr. Burns,
Can't think
Smithers,
of any more.
Lenny and Carl,
Peter.
It was. I'm looking through his
Dr.
timeline, and if,
Dr. Hibbert, yeah, Joe,
Joe.
and
A
the
couple days
wheelchair
ago-
Joe,
Wheels.
Cleveland.
a couple days ago, people tried to downvote Ruth Powers so she wouldn't win.
I know.
They must be so confused. Like,
He
why the
called-
fuck?
He was posting threatening videos from like Brave Little Toaster, be like, "To the Ruth Powers haters." So funny.
Yeah.
The Ben
He was
Hughes
just
army
going
is
through
coming. I heard the United Health CEO voted for Marge, and that's one of Ben
Uh-oh.
Hughes' followers.
What a normie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian Thompson was encouraging his followers to vote for Marge.
hello
and
everybody.
Maude.
Yeah. It turned out that guy was following BB. And he used to reply to him all the time, and they were best friends because they had the same name, and they were actually each other's big brother.
Oh, okay.
Looks like they got the wrong Brian Thompson. BB
Yet
out
again.
of nowhere. BB out of nowhere is gonna post fucking. I love you, Brian Thompson. I'll miss you this Christmas. Sorry, I miss you Christmas.
I'm sorry I died.
See you.
I'm sorry
see
they
you
arrested me.
died.
I'm sorry I died.
Going to BB's house, convincing him he did it.
I'm the
Remember
morgue.
that? Oh,
I'm the morgue.
I'm the morgue.
It was Josh Staines shooting. It was Joshua Staines shooting BB. We said that last time. The
Yeah.
fucking they're like, we're looking for a man
The
with
dance up.
a size 6 waist.
Yeah, he got through the gap on the bus. They tried to close the door in time, and he got through like an inch gap.
He's wearing a blue button-up shirt, blue jeans, black belt, black Pippin shoes. He is on the court.
He's
allowed on the court.
he was allowed to be on the sidewalk.
He's allowed to be on the sidewalk with a gun.
He's wearing a ferret leash as a belt.
That's a guy that probably saw Nick at Night. He probably saw the Cosby Show.
Oh, of course.
That's
like-
probably what
they
infected his brain.
I
He
think
stayed
his
up late.
parents just. He was one of those kids where it was just like, we don't know what to do with him.
That's
Put
another
the
show
TV in
where
front
like
of him
I would
and, like,
I would
let's
go to
just
bed.
do it.
The Cosby Show.
Oh yeah, the Cosby Show
Yeah.
came on,
Which is funny because Family Matters, I'm all in.
Oh yeah, great
Family
show.
Matters had so much more going on. The Cosby Show, to be honest, I think too much of it was about Bill, and I didn't care that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You knew.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how I didn't read Harry Potter growing up because, like, I don't
Mhm.
like her views
Mhm.
on trans people.
I could.
I was a conservative Catholic homeschooler. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. I was like, are you
I was
kidding
9
me
years
with this
old.
turf shit?
Yeah.
We don't read that here.
This is some.
I said that about every book.
Yep.
I said that about Lord of the Rings. I said that about Diary of a Wimpy Kid. No, I don't want to read that
Mhm.
book because I think the author's transphobic.
Did you know what Roald Dahl actually thinks about Nazis? You don't want to. I can't
Sorry,
read
Charlie,
this.
in your chocolate factory.
Yeah, sorry, James the Giant Peach.
Roald Dahl was quite anti-Zionist.
Saying the same thing for every art author you don't want to read. Do not look up what Laura Ingalls Wilder named her cat.
But she had a daughter who was an objectivist.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
What'd she object to?
peas and carrots, like Frank.
poor people. Yeah, it is kind of weird seeing that series in that light. because she was the one who sort of like compiled it from her diaries, I think, and it is sort of like part of the American myth of like the frontiersman, the independent yeoman.
You know, we were talking about like listening to like girl albums in private and shit. I did that sort of with because I was just I've said it before, I was one of the kids that would just read any book that was in the house, and
Same.
I read the Little House on the Prairie books and then like the spin-off ones. Those are some of my favorite books ever.
Yeah, I read those too.
They were great. They were great world builders. You really felt like you were in Scotland or wherever they took place. Like at the time, they were cool.
It was Minnesota, wasn't it? Scotland.
No, there was spin-off ones.
Oh,
There was Little House in the Highlands. There was Little House in the Woods. There was Little
I
House,
never heard
like,
about that.
Yeah, they were. I think it was written by like relatives of hers, or maybe herself.
Little House
but
in the Sea,
Little
They were
House in
like-
Africa.
about Atlantis.
It was just basically all the same story, but in different places. So you learn about different foods and shit. It's cool.
Alex, you said "yo man," and it just it triggered something
How
in
you
my
doing?
head because no, I there's
You're gonna call me
this-
out for doing AAVE?
No. There's a
Why are you
fucking
speaking like that, Al?
so this 20-year-old that I work with, I know most of his slang, but not all of it. Like he calls me crody, and I learned that's because like the crip thing, because you can't say bro because it starts with a B, so it's like crody.
Mhm.
But most of the time, I'm like
Oh.
translating for like the rest of my older coworkers when he says like side blicky or whatever. And one of the
Why the
things
fuck
that
is
he'll
that guy talking like that at work?
because I don't know, he's
Zoomer thing, man.
yeah, it's
Who
just
says
Zoomer
shit like that at work? Like just weird.
But anyways, one of his things is like when he comes up and talks shit to everyone constantly in like a joking way, but he's like, "Oh yeah, this guy thinks he's a yeoman. He thinks he's a yeoman," and we're like, "What the fuck's a yeoman?" He's like, "Yeah, just a guy that thinks he's a gangster. He's like a yeoman." And
Weird.
so he's been saying this for fucking a month now. And so it's just like programmed like yeoman in my head just to think like, oh, this guy thinks he's a fucking gangster.
Yeah,
Thinks he's hard.
that's what Thomas
It's a
Jefferson
yeoman.
was talking about. The yeoman
Mhm.
farmer. It was a guy who thought he was gangster, but he wasn't hard at all
Mhm.
because he didn't have a side blicky. That's in the Constitution, like near the end.
A poser.
Aaron, you have it
farmer.
wrong. A side blicky is like your group of friends you don't see that much, but for the Bloods, because they can't say clicks, it's blicky. Like the blicky.
Are you fucking with me?
No, yeah.
I'd believe that. I was like, why the fuck do you keep calling me crody, man? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
It's so funny. Oh,
Now we know.
I already knew about crody because I
I'm not gonna
listened
take
to.
sides though.
I already knew about crody because I listened to a lot of German rappers that wish they were black.
Mhm.
It's weird that the Crips just give themselves a speech impediment.
Yeah,
Like you can't say certain things.
Do the Bloods do that too? Do they like? They say like instead
Yeah,
of
they say
like,
Bompton.
Yeah, they say brape instead of crepe.
Mm.
They say brape instead of rape on TikTok. When the Bloods are talking about raping somebody in. And we braped one of our new recruits. They say that on TikTok.
I don't think they do.
I follow a lot of the Bloods.
Whoa,
because
It's
I'm
not
in
what
it.
you think. It's a
Oh.
fluffy light breakfast. I made you some grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grapes. That's what they're talking about.
But Chet, you've heard people say Bompton.
No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
Biddy
Oh,
of
okay.
Brompton.
I'm taking a brap.
Mm,
Mhm.
yeah. Oh, that's where the people say. Why do they say brap?
No, brap is like onomatopoeia for a gun.
No, it is. It does mean crap. It's a blood saying
Or that's
crap.
That's how somebody burps in a comic.
Like when they say brap, 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 it means they have to shit really bad.
Brap is like a quick fart. Brap.
Oh, okay.
It's like if you fart in a lawn chair.
Have you ever sharted on the toilet?
Yes.
I
All
love
the
pulling my
time.
pants down, then sharting into the toilet.
I hate when I hate when I pull my pants down, but I forget to pull my underwear down.
Not again.
I hate when I remember that I'm wearing 3 pairs of pants.
That would feel so bad.
I hate when I take my shirt off. I take my shirt off and not my pants and just sit down and shit my pants.
Well, there's the hole in the back of the underwear, right? That you can like open up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be
just go
double
right
fly
through.
underwear.
Yeah.
Tom
that's-
always wearing his underwear backwards. That's what the hole's for.
That's the hole's for.
Squeeze your turd through there. It's always dirty and stinky.
It's a turd cutter.
Yeah. Why are there brown stains by the fly?
Oh, crow.
Just in case.
He's like, you see your friend like as an adult, you're both in your underwear like camping. You're like, dude, your underwear's on backwards.
What?
What do you mean?
So
Are you trying to
gross.
gaslight me? What is this, some sort of bit you're doing? What do you mean it's on backwards? You think I don't know how to wear these? I think diapers should have a fly.
They're just fly.
They are pretty fly to wear, but I think they should have a fly in case you want to go to the bathroom.
Have you guys ever gone out with your shirt inside out or anything?
Oh yeah.
I sure
yeah.
hope not.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like if it's inside out, it's whatever. Especially if it's like a T-shirt, like a solid color. Don't really give a fuck. Like, oh, my tag's showing. Don't really care. But the picture, I tweeted it this week. The guy with the cum shirt.
Yeah.
Any,
it's like all bunched
any
up.
new cum shirt picture, I fucking love. Where you can just tell they took the shirt they jizzed into, put it on in the dark, probably before the gym or something.
Don't use a shirt.
He was in line at
Well,
Chipotle.
what are you gonna use?
He was in line at Chipotle
Anything
too, so everybody else was about to eat. Then
Why
he's standing by
would
this
you-
guy and sees this big load on his shirt. It looks like he loogied into his shirt or like sneezed into it, but you can tell it's just cum. Oh, it's all dry.
I think it's like I think that was like it looks like a sticker or something in a pocket like in the dryer because I've had that happen to one of my shirts.
Oh yeah,
when I
it
pulled
just
it out
looks
of our
so
dryer.
bad.
Yeah, and it's all bunched
I've
together.
had
and it was,
that
like, all
happen,
sticky,
too.
and I had to like rip it open.
I had
A
like
likely story.
I had the pack.
No.
I've had that happen to every single shirt in my dryer.
Yeah, that happened to all my Punisher shirts. There was some sort of dryer thing. I think my grandma fucked it up.
I've
my
had it happen to
sticker.
shirts I didn't even watch. It's horrible in my house.
Yeah.
I didn't even wash or dry any of the shirts. I
Yeah,
had
you
happen.
guys ever wash and dry your shirt and it comes out all stiff? They wear it.
Dude, I think I melted
Like,
something on this by accident. Looking up at like the ceiling, something melted
Yeah,
onto this.
I was holding a candle and I spilled it. Shit.
You ever?
I downloaded a
does your
virus
dryer-
and I got scared
I got spooked.
and I sneezed
Yeah,
into my
I
shirt.
got this. Oh, sorry, no, it's my new fabric softener. It's based off of those cum trees.
Oh, it's my new
Blue
fabric
and smells
softener.
like
That's why
gum.
it's hard right here. Looks like I missed a
Oh,
spot.
that'd be great.
Even worse, you try
God.
to like scratch it off to get rid of it, just spreads it all over. You can just tell that you scratched it.
He's like licking a tissue and just wiping it and getting all the tissue resin on it.
The tissue gets
No,
stuck on it.
Licking your thumb.
Worse.
Trying to scratch it off with
Keep
your nail.
I'm gonna fucking puke, man. Trying to scratch your load off, and it just
I
makes it like wet and stinky.
It's like super glue.
Fuck.
Just cutting the sleeves off. You've got a shirt and it's only on the sleeves, and you go to the bathroom and you come back and you've got a cut off t-shirt like the lingle shit. You're like Sid from Toy Story.
What is a polo?
Yeah. It's a polo shirt or it's like a hoodie. You just cut the sleeves off.
That's really
Yeah, it's the
stupid.
new style. I got into punk this year. I got into the Clash.
Something else that
I
Alex
was
just
listening
reminded
to
me.
Punk on the way in the bathroom.
Tom will probably remember this especially, but you guys might all remember it. It was probably 02, 03-ish. Maybe I'm completely off, but do you remember when those
Was it
the
9/11?
when the dress jerseys got popular? Mariah Carey wore one. And
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
they were big
Oh,
for a
yeah.
while. You guys all remember that, right? I
Yeah.
was laughing about a guy like finding one of those at like Goodwill and not realizing it's a dress and wearing it to go play like pickup ball. He's got this long ass shirt on. He's just tall as fuck. He's like, it's kind of weird.
He's just
It's a
tripping
tall
on it.
tee. His tall tees are like fitting.
Oh, that'd be a good bit.
You know what they need is they need like a football jersey that looks like a dress.
Oh, I know
And
which
so
one.
on the field, all the
Taylor
athletes
Swift will wear.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably what they want to do to those guys.
Mm-hmm.
The woke
That's
mob.
what the NFL's coming to. Woke's gonna do.
They're going
Make
to try to
them all
make
wear
them into
dresses on the
girls. They're going to
field.
turn it into ballet.
Now that they can't hit anybody, actually, it's all.
You guys want to hear my
it's
stand-up
all
joke
girl
about them?
stuff. Yes.
It's funny his name is Travis Kelsey because that's the name of most of her fans. Travis or Kelsey.
Yeah.
Oh
Kelsey
yeah.
Travis.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
I think
I
she should
everyone
date
say
Tom
amen
Brady
to that.
because that way he can be on TV more on the football games.
Man,
Mhm.
it would take forever for me to find it right now. But did you guys see the video of Dr. Umar talking about why they're really locking up Diddy and Bill Cosby and all those
No.
guys?
Oh no.
For Bill Cosby, it's because the government wants to drill. There's a bunch of oil under his house that the government wants to drill, and they won't let
that
him.
makes sense.
Oh, I heard about that.
In
Put his foot
Philadelphia?
down.
That makes sense.
And he put his foot.
Yes.
put his foot down and said no.
It's in like the middle of the suburbs. They just found like that's such a dumb idea, like Beverly Hillbilly shit. Like they don't have like X-ray technology to look at these giant oil fields that are like 17 counties wide. Like they just find it under one guy's house. Like, oh, there's an
Yeah.
oil well under
Yeah.
one guy's house, and it's like 2 acres, and we just need to
But
take
you don't
your
know
house.
where the dinosaurs died.
Don't they? Doesn't the government have like eminent domain over big ass oil things like that in the U.S. anyway?
Yeah, there's really
Yeah,
no shortage
usually.
of oil, especially now that Trump's coming back. Like they're gonna reopen the shit in Alaska.
Yeah,
shit
they're
like
gonna tear
in the
it
Gulf,
apart.
like they aren't like that desperate for oil that they're gonna take some guy's house in the city. They're gonna like concoct this whole thing. Like that would make like oil isn't even that valuable.
Diddy's reason was because he started the first black political party, which also isn't true.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
even if he
What
started
was
one,
it?
it's not the first. I don't even know what he's talking about
It was
there.
a vote or die.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I
Bad
just
Boys for
remember him
Life.
telling people to vote.
And then who was the last one on that?
Jay-Z's the new one now.
Yeah, but this was a video from like at least a couple months ago. It was just Diddy at
okay.
the time. But yeah, Jay-Z, bro, within hours of the Jay-Z news, there's already people in games naming themselves like J Diddy. I'm like, they were
Jay
friends.
Diddy.
I was like, you don't need to change it. Jay-Z was at the Diddy party.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were
He
doing
was.
it. Yeah,
That's the
they were
whole
doing
thing.
it together.
That's
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Bro,
You don't have to blend it.
people in Twitch chat doing the hung emote with J Diddy. I'm like,
That's a great joke. That's a great crossover.
Mhm.
it is. Saying J Diddy.
J Diddy.
They were in the same. He did it with him. You don't have
Yeah,
to make a Diddy
Literally,
joke.
that's the whole thing.
Jay Z Diddy party.
Dude, more like Jeff Z Epstein.
We should sell a Diddy
Oh,
party
shit.
shirt.
Jay-Z Epstein.
We should sell a shirt that says I was at the Diddy party and all I got was this shirt, and it has like fake cum on it,
And then no,
and then on the back it has Hawk Tua.
Ooh,
okay.
Let's do
Now we're
Hawk Twist, but on
talking.
that thing, and all the shirts are it's like a graphic on there that's like white, so it already feels hard and never like that'd be sweet. You just have it screen printed like 7 times, so it's extra hard right there.
Yeah.
Hawk to a spit on that thing. It's your cum shirt.
How about a shirt that says I brought Harambe to the Diddy party?
The
Oh,
inexplicable Hawk Tua stuff still will make me. This just makes me laugh, man.
shit. Mhm.
Donald Trump on the
I
back
love
of the
it.
truck with Hawk Tua spit on that thing is so funny to me. Yeah, I want him to suck my
Yeah.
cock too. Fuck.
Oh yeah, I
Love my
remember that
president.
picture.
Shit's hilarious to me. I'm sorry.
I want to get some Hawk Tua shit for my car, but only in like 2032.
There was someone on the death logs on the hardcore server the other day named Diddy Tua.
Diddy Tua. What if he spit?
Nice.
Diddy
Hawk did.
Diddy Tua
Hawk
is such,
did.
Diddy-
It's like, God
Diddy
damn
Tua
it.
is such a good fucking Fortnite name.
Mhm. It's so annoying.
Diddy Tua.
Diddy Tua.
Getting killed by that.
Diddy Tua.
What?
Uh,
What was that guy that had a really good
Problem?
reply to Andrew? His name was like Condom.
Condomphobic.
Condomphobic. I was thinking that'd be a really
Yeah,
good
of course.
Fortnite name.
Yeah, that's gonna get banned immediately. In Siege, I was able to nickname myself Condom, but I had to do like C0NDUM.
Dude, that's
They're
sick.
so strict.
That's like hacker condom name.
It should be
Mhm.
encouraging that
started-
because it's safe sex.
When I started playing RuneScape, my first username was Wife Swapper,
Mhm.
and they made me change that in like a week.
Bullshit.
And then I changed it to Cop Slayer, and I've had no problem since. So
Was that your first username ever?
They just glance at it and think it's cosplayer.
yeah, they spelled it wrong.
it was well, my first one was actually Halo Dude 83.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Wow, you're old.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
I love
insights
that
into
you're-
RuneScape over here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was
Thoughts
before the
about-
game even came out. You thought you were an
Mhm.
angel.
Thoughts while tasking. That's
Yeah.
Chet's. Well, I'm here.
Hawk
Talk.
That's gonna be Chet at 92 on YouTube trying to get his fucking wood cutting up to
RuneScape
999.
channel.
Okay, guys, only 12,000 more hours until I'm done with it.
Well,
I'll play this game forever.
that's gonna be me on classic WoW. Be like, oh man,
gonna be next year.
I love this shit. I was thinking the other day because I'm playing on the 20th anniversary WoW servers, the fresh ones,
Yeah.
and that's like there's got to be the oldest IT guys that would have been really into WoW in 2004 are like that were in their upper 50s. Those guys are in their they're almost 80 now. Like there's WoW guys that are going to be in nursing homes. There
20
probably already
years
is.
ago.
Crazy.
Yeah, probably bitching about the ping.
Yep.
Yeah, you know the nursing home doesn't have good internet.
But that's the dream, though. You just wait it out, and you get to be like the South Park WoW guy, where you have the poop. You actually have someone like wiping your ass for you and
Mhm.
cleaning up your piss.
You know, the South Park WoW guy is way more realistic now than back
Yeah.
then. Like,
Yeah, especially after
unironically,
COVID.
holy fuck, man. These have been the most dog shit, like, general chats I've ever seen. But also in, like,
Mhm.
It's dog shit in a way where I can't believe some of these people who I know are my age are talking like this and just saying whatever they want and
Mhm.
acting like there's no consequences.
Better or worse
Now-
than meth streams?
Now they get banned, but better because there's
Better
like,
because
actual
there's
filters.
moderation.
Yeah, you can't just post
They'll
straight
get
up
like
slurs.
24-hour
but
timeouts at least and shit.
Have you
They
tried?
do post straight up slurs. I promise.
You can just post
Um,
that in the text chat.
Oh yeah, they never.
But it
no,
gets
they-
because
WoW
it
never
gets
fixed that.
it gets like
You could filter it yourself though. You can turn it
yeah.
on and off.
Well, then I would have to type it.
You can just have stars. It'll just.
I don't
show
want
the
to get
stars if you have-
canceled.
Yeah.
I don't want to get
Profanity
canceled for
filter
adding
on.
a word filter.
No, there's horrible
I always think
people,
about
but
that.
reporting does work on WoW, whereas meth streams
Yeah,
there's
that's good.
no way to do it. Which
No,
again,
there's
like
no shot.
it's good. Don't leave them there.
I always laugh about when people like an athlete does something and then like someone searches that athlete's name with like a bunch of slurs and like
Just
types it
typing
out.
it all, yeah.
And I always think
Those are
about like
highlighted.
to me it'd be so funny to like someone like hits a
I wanna
home,
see their-
home run.
I want to see their last
And you search
1,000
it?
keystrokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do like a big search and then like nothing comes up, but you keep screenshotting it and posting it. Like this guy's cool, everybody. Don't worry. This guy's good.
doing a big collage of your own with all the slurs, and you're like, look what I've never said.
Yeah.
Just doing one search where you type where it's from their name, and then it's just
Yeah.
every slur, and nothing comes up. Like, well,
Oh, he's good.
I think he's good.
You do your own, and there's like 14 of them like that. And you're like, whoa,
Oh,
whoops,
I've been learning.
how
I've
did I
been
fit them
growing.
all? Like, how did I go past the character limit?
dude, that was 2021. COVID was so weird to me.
So long ago.
Yeah, lockdown was crazy.
Lockdown was
You
crazy.
know, I was 32 and I was such a kid.
Dude, it was 2020. I was in lockdown. I was a 33-year-old boy running fucking rampant. I was horny. What? I'm sorry
I
about
had that mask
DMs.
on so long I forgot what race I was. We couldn't even see each other. We couldn't see each other's skin.
We were all just so afraid.
That's such
We
a
were
good
all so
excuse.
afraid.
Oh man.
I let the fear get the best of me at the
Yeah,
worst of times.
The demons within my heart really locked down. Is when my hands became idle. My idle hands became the devil's
The
playthings,
tools.
and my race became the devil's plaything. And he did race play with me, and I did race play with the devil, and that was 2021. So please don't judge me for anything I said.
Oh, I hate race play with the devil.
The devil does race
sounds
play
like
with me
a-
all the time.
It's gonna be a song that Ben Shapiro gets mad at. Lil Nas X, do
I
not
like
make the song.
Yeah,
You are not clear.
Race play with the devil.
what race is the devil?
Demon.
White, of course.
He
He's
is
a white man.
Mm-hmm. White
He's a
male.
white-
a racist guy. No, you said
heterosexual
Jesus.
man.
Middle East. The devil's Middle Eastern.
It's
You
Jewish.
said
It's
Jesus.
Jewish.
If Jesus is brown,
So
got getting all mad. Actually, he was an angel before, so he's nothing. If you Google realistic
true.
angel, just imagine that, but like all black and nasty. Then like all the wings are sharper, like
Ooh.
claws on it.
And like we're the Nephilim, right?
Well, no. We used to.
No,
be.
I think we are.
We used to be the Nephilim.
but like we still are. We still.
I'm
then we
all
got
of us.
nerfed.
I'm gonna uncle him.
Okay, this is what it says in a realistic angel looks like that I'm downloading.
this looks like a fucking.
Turn on your
monitor.
monster.
Oh, John Deeds doesn't mind.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, realistic angel.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. All right, so
Which
imagine
eyeball?
It
that.
appears to be a bunch of eyeballs.
Imagine that, but
in,
scary.
Like a big.
Tom, have you ever searched realistic angels on TikTok? Holy fuck.
No.
It's
It looks like newspaper.
it's basically that picture right there, but like
Mhm.
it talks and
It
stuff.
does have blue eyes though, so I think it has to be white.
Yeah, you know what? That shit's on YouTube and Instagram now.
Yeah, that shit would freak me the fuck
yeah.
out.
I mean, I
I
guess
would not even be scared.
instead of
of
just
that.
saying,
I'm going to
if I say
hell.
TikTok, what I really mean is reels on anything.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. At this point, it's all the same stuff.
Mm-hmm. As it should be.
I think if angels were real, they would probably look friendly, sort of. Like when God sends down an angel, it's to give someone a message or convince them of something. So it's probably something really cool. Like they probably look awesome. They probably look like anime.
I promised my guardian angel when I was a kid that if he never let me die, then I'd be a good guy.
Oh, that's cool.
So far, so good.
Yeah, growing up Catholic, they give you godparents and then they give you a guardian angel.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was just an older guy in the neighborhood.
My
This
God.
is my guardian angel.
It was
this
Curtis
is a realistic angel. That's his wings look like chicken wings.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's making me hungry.
Ew.
That's so fucked. If that's what
Ew.
angels look like, I don't even care. Like I don't want to see him. I don't want to.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't
rather
want an
go
angel.
I'd go to hell.
Yeah, I'd rather see a demon.
I'd fucking whip that thing in the side of my boat.
It's so
I'd
fucked.
Man,
Fuck
how
up.
bad
Looking
would
at
that suck? Like, okay, you're like, oh man, I want to go to heaven. Like, it's gonna
You
be
gotta post that
beautiful.
and say you found it, and you have a drunk reply like 3 a.m. and be like,
Yeah.
"This is freaking me the fuck out."
No.
Yeah, not my proudest fat.
Oh man.
But like, imagine seeing that, and like, you know, you go to heaven, you live a full.
Ew, look at
good
the
life,
nail on it.
And then
Do they
and
look
you're
like that in heaven
you're
too?
like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're surrounded by that, or it's like it's like the eyeballs, or it's like old man with like chicken wings just following you
Oh,
around.
yeah, that's hell.
Like,
No, thank you.
Get me out of
What
here.
if that's what God
Let
looks
me
like?
back to Earth, bro.
Can I get another? Going to heaven, you're so sick of it. You're just like, can I get another chance to go back to Earth and like do some
Mhm.
crimes?
Be evil.
Like I want to
Yeah, can be
I want to
be
crush a
evil?
dog's skull. I want to just like pick up a baby stroller and just throw it.
You lie to God. You're like, "I don't think I'm ready to be here yet," and He's like, "I'm gonna return you to Earth." Then you just become a really bad person. You're like, "Never again."
Yeah. They're like, well, I'm about to
It
die,
sucked up
so
there.
like now that I know about the end, I think I'm just gonna like drink as much as possible and just scream at everybody I know.
There had to have been
Shit on
somebody
the
that had
walls.
a near-death experience and went to like heaven and was like, "Eh,
Yeah, not worth it.
man."
Or they're like, yeah, I saw it
Immediately
already.
turning your life in the other way, just being evil.
It's like going on vacation somewhere and like, I've seen it already. I don't need to go back.
Yeah, not that impressive.
Yeah, rather go somewhere else, even if it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've already been to Singapore. Now I want to go to like Rwanda.
Oh, God damn.
I'm
Rwanda
just,
would be
I'm
cool.
just looking at biblically accurate angels now, and it's all so fucking cool.
Yeah, it looks like the pictures in the Bible.
Realistic Devil just has a bunch of Amazon links to masks.
Oh
Yeah.
damn.
There's no, yeah.
Oh,
Well, if that's
you're
what
a
it looks
realistic
like.
devil.
Like, hold on, realistic
Yeah,
devil. Yep, I guess that's what he looks like.
yeah, that's what he says in the Bible.
Be
yeah.
so for real right now, devil.
I guess that's yeah. You type it in, that's what it looks like. Realistic devils. That's really
I have
cool.
noticed that like all the, and I think we've talked about this before, but like all the ads on Twitter are like for Teemu, and they keep offering like motorbikes on there, and it's like I can't wait for like all these nieces and nephews to just like die because someone gets them a motorbike from Teemu
Yeah.
or a stroller.
I want to know if Chinese people are riding the Teemu motorbikes because those
Nobody
countries
is.
over there they use a lot of motorbikes instead of cars because it's more efficient. And I want to know if they're using the Teemu ones or they're just sending them to us because it might be the ones that aren't working.
Yeah, they're sending the defects to us.
Yeah, the ones
'Cause
with
you're not
one
gonna
wheel.
send that back. Yeah.
Yeah, it costs like $1,000. It would cost more than the price of it.
Did you guys get the Twitter ad yet for the AutoBlow, the one that plugs into the car and the cigarette lighter? So you
No,
can drive.
No.
You can drive and put the dick sucking thing on while you're driving.
Oh no,
That's
that's
literally
that's
what
cool.
the ad is for, but it's also still like Teemu,
That's awesome.
Teemu quality. I'm not putting no
Yeah, that's
Teemu
actually
it's
cool.
in your
AutoBlow.
car.
Yeah, they're
Why?
they're
Why is
the,
whose
the
idea
ad
is that?
itself. The ad itself is promoting like get your dick sucked while you're driving. It's like to give yourself road
Yeah, for
head.
truckers, right?
It's like yeah. It's basically a trucker ad. It's so cool.
I keep getting
Just
one
pull over,
that's
man.
for it's for a T-shirt with an American flag on it, and then it says "I didn't vote for him," and then it has "I didn't vote for him" in like 50 different languages. And it's like the best travel T-shirt for traveling. And it's like, I'm not even
so
fucking
you're
from
an
the
ally.
United States. Why am I getting this ad sent to me?
Well, is it lying?
No, I guess it's like technically true.
Did you vote for him? No,
No.
you did not. I know
I'm
you
not
didn't.
allowed to.
Yeah.
That's right. How cool would it be to buy a male pleasure toy from Teemu? Just
Oh, it would be awesome.
Just ripping
that
your
out.
dick off.
I think they use those to spy on us to like get our dick sizes. I think that's what Teemu's doing with those.
They're trying to get our cum.
Yeah, they're trying to steal our
Just like
cum
those,
because
just like those prisoners.
after those people
Oh.
in China, they got caught by Jordan Peterson doing the milking factories. They had to shut them down, and now they're trying to get our cum. That's what I heard's going on.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
We once hired a guy on Upwork to create a rap music video about AutoBlow, which
You know
connects the
what's funny?
AutoBlow to Tesla so men can enjoy blowjobs during self-driving.
The AutoBlow
Okay.
connects your AutoBlow to your Tesla's cup holder so you can enjoy BJ's white cars and FSD. Would you use this? You know what's funny? That guy basically just made the name of Trump's favorite rapper, 4G AutoBlow.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
There's one that is it's a fake one and it's a safe and it's a decoy.
Oh,
And so you can keep your valuables inside of it because no one's going to go in there because they're going to think, oh, you were just like nutting in there.
Well, that is your valuables. I'm saving it
Yeah.
up and I'm going to cash it out at the sperm bank once it's full.
This video shows how to connect the AutoBlow AI Ultra to the internet to enjoy all of the online features, including porn sync, voice control, downloadable blowjobs, long distance control, and
Mhm.
more.
you wouldn't download a blowjob.
Okay.
Sync
So
it with your
here's the
favorite
thing.
podcast.
So here's the thing. There's a video posted on, and I won't share it with you guys because it is porno. But there's a man wearing a hood, and he's got the vacuum glide apparently on his penis, and there's a woman behind him, sort of just rubbing him, and he's getting sucked off by this.
Yeah, I know how
machine.
to solve that.
Here's the thing. Okay, ma'am, how lazy are you, ma'am?
Yeah, nobody
what's-
wants to work
Like,
anymore.
what a bitch.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
but Tom,
you
consider
don't, You don't
this.
need to be in this like fucking vacuum.
Tom, consider this. That might be his mom.
Yeah,
You know what?
Mm.
or his
With her
sister.
tits out.
He might be disabled.
That could be his grandma,
Yeah.
and she looks young.
I do remember we do have a
It could be an angel.
listener. I
It
It could be
believe.
an angel, and she would phase through him, and that's why she can't do it.
I think we have a listener because we talked about AutoBlow before in the past,
Mhm.
and we had a listener that
Someone tried to
has-
send us one.
got an AutoBlow from an ex for a birthday, and he said it sucked, but not like no pun
Yeah.
intended. He said it just wasn't
It blew.
awesome. Yeah,
He said
no
it
pun
blew.
intended again.
Mhm.
How do I say this? This thing sucks dick. Ah, dang it. Ah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I say don't.
Well, I
buy
guess
a
I got to
Tesla.
rebuy a lot of Christmas presents for my family then.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be expensive. I don't know if I can get them in time. Thought I had it all done on Black Friday.
Bringing a vacuum glide to White Elephant at work. Yep.
I thought you would like this because you have a dick.
Say your aunt passes away, but you get your uncle for Christmas that year. And you just get him an auto
Yeah,
blow.
get him a new aunt. I got you a new aunt.
Show him.
I know you miss her, but
got
like,
you a
Put
quarter
her
of an
picture
ant.
on the box.
yeah. It's on the outside of the box.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd laugh. I thought you'd like it.
I made some AI porn of my aunt to make you feel better.
God.
I emailed it to you.
No.
And it goes along with this present.
You know, there's some AI creeps out there that would be like, "That's awesome."
Yeah, of
Oh, that's
course.
awesome. It's better than the real thing.
Check out the product page for the vacuum glide. The part of the sales copy forces an orgasm, willing or unwilling. Works even on flaccid
Okay.
penises.
Well, I think if you still have it on.
World's most
Yeah.
pleasurable milking machine.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
The
expensive. But it's
Rolls-Royce
the
of
Rolls Royce
suction
of suction
strokers.
strokers.
Oh, yeah.
Quickie or marathon forged from extruded aluminum.
Yeah, the
It's a
AutoBlow.
14 pound. It's 14 pounds. That's crazy. It seems
It's large.
Oh, dude, I don't want to work out while I'm getting my dick sucked. Come on.
heavy.
That one's only $119 though. Use promo code WFYM.
Yeah. I would love if they supported us.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I want to buy one of these and smash it with a hammer.
Mm-hmm.
It still
Comes
connects
with a
to your
backpack.
phone.
Yeah, because it has to do the AI when you're watching the video, and it's
I want to
like,
make it suck
guess
off
what?
a gun.
I was gonna say I want to make it
Trying
suck
to
off
intimidate the company. Yeah, you
trying
just
to make
like
it suck off a big
suck on
dildo.
it.
I feel like I broke you with my big
Tricked you.
cock.
Putting a Glock in the hole, just fucking suck on that shit, man. Suck on it. You're my bitch.
You can for $20 you can add on an 8-ounce bottle of FAP lube.
What's that?
It seems like a lot. It
It's
seems like a
cum
lot
that
of
they
money.
make. They get it from the sperm bank.
Oh, that's cool.
Toss some FAP
Yeah,
lube
what are we
into
gonna
this.
name this? Something
Oh,
cool.
Fuck, that's so funny.
It seems like a lot of money for some lube. You know?
Yeah, you can get
$20.
that anywhere. You don't have to get it from this
Yeah.
company.
Yeah, you can just use oil from the kitchen.
I
You could
searched-
just use your
olive oil.
hand, honestly.
I searched
Yeah,
Fap
wow.
Lube on Amazon, and they have a bunch of sex
Mhm.
lubes, but then they actually have like some fucking like car shit, like
Okay.
all on the same page. Pick your poison, I guess.
This is cool. The AutoBlow, you can adjust how tight it is around your cock with a Phillips Head screwdriver.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that to a person too. You just poke them with the
I
screwdriver.
guess.
hey,
Slow down.
send me a picture of Philip. We may have a deal.
Yeah.
Philip's
comes
head
with-
screwdriver.
It comes with Phillips Head. Well, oh man,
Oh.
that sounds good. I don't know
Okay.
Philip, but
I don't know him, but if
I
it's like
hope-
this mouth,
I hope he's good.
yeah.
If you're using him, then he's got to be.
what kind of
great.
food does he like, Philip? Is he gonna like stay the night? or-
It has like a thing that it makes it look like it's a head and you're feeding it food. I got a bunch of vegetables stuck in my vacuum bag.
Yeah, it's like a head floating in a jar.
It looked hungry. Oh, fuck. That's
I
fun.
want to get one now.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Fun.
Like a Futurama head floating in a jar, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Well, all I can do is suck dick now."
Yeah.
And really, the only job, if you're only a head and your only skill is sucking dick, unfortunately, you have to work for the AutoBlow company. That's really the only place that'll hire you. So, here I am.
Bro,
You know, it's not. It's a life. It's a living.
It's a living. It's better than what the Flintstones used to do. They used to just fuck lizards and birds and shit that they would
Yeah.
have in their house.
somebody was DMing all the Hassan mods asking, "Hey, I know someone who knows the CEO killer." Which Hassan wanted on the stream, and then corrects himself, says, "Follows him on Instagram."
Okay. Yeah, that would be a good interview. So, what was it like following that guy on Instagram?
Oh, he
I don't know.
follows-
He hasn't posted in
He
a couple
follows
years.
her, but still, like, hey, so how did?
Yeah, what was it like?
he follows.
Oh, I
me.
don't know. He followed me, and he didn't message me, so I don't know. So, what are you up to?
Just remember, whenever this stuff comes around, anybody he followed, it's their fault, and
Yeah.
you know they should answer
And if
for
he didn't follow you, it means you support healthcare.
it. Yeah. So what the fuck?
I'm against healthcare. Fuck it.
Oh well, I'm for healthcare.
I love giving lose-lose scenarios like that. So make a decision right now.
They deleted that guy's account.
I saw that.
It seems kind of stupid. Why? Like, why? What's the point of that?
But they
do
do
it all
that
the
for
time
everybody
now.
who's like, yeah,
Yeah.
any shooter.
Oh, Boston
just
Bombers.
like-
Except Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. That's how you know he didn't do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
His account's still there.
Like, it's not like they're gonna post anything else on it. Like, you just don't want people to retweet it as a joke. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
It's like a public thing. Like, if it's online, it should stay online. If it's not breaking any laws, it's just like the person's old account. It seems
Mhm.
stupid. Leave it up.
Yeah, I agree with you. Leave it up. Like, especially like he killed one person.
Yeah, unless
Like, you
it's
know,
like a
we-
manifesto. But if it's
Yeah.
just like their old
Like-
tweets, like, "Oh man,
Yeah,
I hope
just
the
being
Chiefs
like-
win."
Alec Baldwin has an account still, and he killed the same amount of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
So really,
Where's
what
the
are we doing
justice?
here?
But I guess that's what that's the thing. Like he just killed someone less
I
wealthy.
heard they
than
set
him.
that up because the government was trying to get oil that was on his land.
Oh,
Alec
on the
Baldwin
movie
has-
set.
Yeah, that's why they put.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to get oil that was under the movie
Just
set
laying-
in the desert.
He wouldn't stop filming the movie. so
Yeah,
had
they
to
wouldn't stop
frame
filming the
him.
movie, so they planted a bullet in the fake gun so they could get the oil on that land. And if you
Jesus
check there now,
Christ.
they're drilling. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You notice a
Facts.
lot of stuff if you're just walking
Think about
around in the
that.
desert for hours and hours.
Yeah.
Like
You
Noah.
Just pay
Or no,
attention.
not like Noah. Noah was sort of the anti-desert guy because he was in the water.
Hey, you guys ever notice something else? The opposite of Baldwin is hair loss.
Ooh.
Yo.
So
Yo.
Okay.
That's kind of crazy
Dope.
to think of.
That's
Yeah.
fucking something to think
I'm gonna
on,
leave you guys
everybody.
with that.
Yeah, thank you so much
That's a
for
thought
listening.
to think of.
Yeah. Check out Alec
Thoughts, all
Baldwin.
things.
Yeah, check out Alec Baldwin. Check out the set of that movie. Check out that
Devils.
movie. Check out the AutoBlow
Check out
AI.
Angels.
Check out Devils
check
and
out
Angels.
realistic angels for
Check out
God's sake.
Yeoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, type
And
in realistic
Angels.
angel, pull up the thing with a bunch of eyes, and then get the AutoBlow
Have your
AI.
mind blown.
Check out Uncle.
Yeah, not to that.
Yeah.
Bye.
Realistic
Bye-bye.
Incubus. Bye-bye.
Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's not all that glitters is gold. Half the story had never been told. So now you see the light. Hey, stand up for your right. Come on, get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Most people think great God will come from the sky, take away everything and make everybody feel high. But if you know what life is worth, you will look for yours on earth. And now when you see the light, you stand up for your rights. Yeah. Get up, stand up. Yeah, yeah. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight. Life is your right. Get up, stand up. We can't give up the fight. Stand up for your right. Lord, Lord. Get up, stand up. Keep us traveling on. Don't give up the fight. Yeah.
We're sick and tired of your ism, schism, game, dine and go to heaven in Jesus' name, Lord. We know when we understand. Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now we see the light. We gonna stand up for our rights. So you better
Get up, stand up.
in the morning. Give it up.
Stand up for your right.
Stand up right now.
Get up, stand up. Don't give up the fight.
Don't